Janelle's mom, and I use that term pretty loosely at this point, totally didn't have cancer of any kind either.
Oh my God! I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration.
You too, what it do, man? It is your boy Abdul up next, and I'm back with another video today, man. Yes, Sirski. Look, if you're watching this right now, you do not follow the Twitch, man. Follow the Twitch. The Twitch is twitch.tv/DooleyUpNext. Even if you can't join the streams every time, it's perfectly fine. I don't know what day you watching this, but right now we on the 4 days of Dooley Madness, and it'll be great if you could drop a follow, join when you can. I stream at 7:30. But for the people who clicked the title of this video, bro, woo, I didn't even know it was possible, bro. Today we're gonna be reacting to a video called "The Parents Who Hired a Hitman to murder their 16-year-old girl." I ain't gonna lie, this is a next level punishment, bro. Imagine that your own parents want to get you off of the map. Look, bro, in my opinion, my parents, you can just use a belt. You could grab a switch. Before you get a hitman, I don't know what this child could have did. Your child had to been Osama bin Laden level. But apparently they had to do this. I don't know who their parents is. I think the parent a member of the cartel based off of the thumbnail. I ain't even gonna lie. We're gonna see what this video talks about. If you watching this, like the video. You don't wanna like it? It's gonna be all fun and games till I twerk on your face till you get pink eye. Yeah, I said it, bro. I said it, bro. That's how bad I want the like, bro. I'll be under your bed and you already know I'm black. I'll be under your bed and pop out with a surprise at any moment. Woo! Let's go.
There are some mysteries where the answer,
come on, bro. I don't know what he is. I see a neck tat on a 50-year-old man. Guaranteed crash out.
Is so shocking, you wish you didn't know the truth. And that's going to be especially true in this case of a teenager who disappeared in Augusta, Georgia.
Yo, I'm moving to Maine. I'm moving to Idaho. I'm moving somewhere. It can't be Georgia. I'm leaving. Hey, man, black people are not even in Augusta like that. No way. I'm just saying, bro.
I'm afraid that in this one, the truth behind what happened is truly horrifying.
Really? He messed with all this prettiness and he's gonna run away with our daughter? Come on now. That's stupid.
So hold on tight, okay? Here we go. LaTanya Janelle Carwell, usually well-
LaTanya? That ain't no like, that's just that's a 2000s black name. That's a, yo mama used to listen to Janet Jackson black name, LaTanya.
Was a teenager with a bright future ahead of her. She was an honor student at T.W. Josie Comprehensive High School and won lots of achievement awards.
She ain't even go to no public school. What comprehensive school? Comprehensive? What does that even mean? Yo, bro, they gotta start using English to name the schools, bro. What is comprehensive? Stupid.
Pastor described her like this.
Janelle was a loving, very intelligent, smart.
Look, with a name like LaTanya, I expected her to kind of look like this.
Young woman who wanted to be a doctor, who was an honor student.
Basically, she had an awful lot going for her, which makes what happens to her next seem even more insane. She lived in Richmond County, Augusta, Georgia, with her family. This was her little sister, her mom, Tanya Tripp, and her stepfather.
Imagine being a part of this family knowing good and well that your own mom just backdoored your sister. What do you even do next from here? Like, what would y'all do?
Leon Tripp. Now, the night of April 17th, 2017 was her 16th birthday, and also Easter Sunday.
Damn, you turned 16 in 2017? Goodness gracious, Unc.
She had a pretty big day. After they had enjoyed a cookout party at their home with friends and neighbors, her mom went to bed early and left Janelle and Leon to finish celebrating.
Oh no. You left her with this dog? I wonder why she got going. Oh my goodness, this man took a picture with the kid with it in his mouth. Who's her dad? Her dad must be a blood gang member.
At least, this is what Janelle's mom told the police had happened on that night. Tanya went to bed and was woken by Leon at about midnight. Told the police had happened on that night. Tanya went—
oh, this how you know they black. Chat, this how you know they black. You got the baby taking a shower in the sink. Oh, y'all black. Oh, y'all black. This the type of household that Minute Maid don't last nothing but 24 hours in. This the type of household where no matter what, there's cup noodles and there's bags in the closet as well.
To bed and was woken by Leon at about midnight. He asked if he could borrow her phone to look up something. A friend of his, Maurice, needed a lift because his car had broken down. Not thinking anything of it, she gave Leon her phone. But because he wasn't great at using the map on the phone, he wanted Janelle to go with him to help him with the directions to Clarksville, South Carolina. Now, that's kind of—
that's already crazy. You can't even use my phone in the first place, bro. First of all, you can't even use my phone in the first place. Use it. I don't care what happened. It's your friend. That ain't your job. Is you his daddy? I'm telling you, bro, these dudes be loving they friends more than their own family. You was a meat rider, bro. You can't use my phone. Then your grown self want a 16-year-old to help you with directions? You fugazi. You gotta tell the signs, bro. Every scary movie, it's extremely obvious you about to die. It's extremely obvious, bro. Like today, bro, I was at the gym. I was leaving the gym, right? But I was about to leave the gym today, right? And somebody was standing outside of my car with no shirt on. And he didn't even have dreadlocks, bro. He had the low taper, nappy freeforms. Why are you standing outside my car with no shirt on, bro? You about to rob me.
A weird thing to take a kid to do that at that time of night, right?
Yeah, in the middle of the night to go save your friend like she know your friend.
And Leon took Tanya's phone with him because apparently he didn't have access to the directions.
How are you a grown man, no phone, no directions?
Okay, maybe it wasn't a smartphone, or he didn't know about an app store. Well, it all sounds pretty strange to me. Anyway, things quickly became worse. Tanya didn't hear from Leon or her daughter again for the whole next day. Neither of them had returned from their late night mission, and their phones weren't ever answered again. So Janelle's mom made a panicked call to the police to report that they were missing. This is the 911 call she made.
It's not like they're not to answer the phone. I've been calling and texting and leaving messages and nothing.
Don't you think she sounds—
Oh my gosh, she don't even deserve this, bruh. Let's just take a look at the dude she left with one more time. This dude tell me to even go with him to the store at 1 p.m. I'm not going. This dude tell me to do anything, I'm not doing it. He wanna hold my phone, you can't hold it. You can just always tell, bro.
Scared here and that the worst might have happened to them? Tanya was so sure that if they'd seen her phone calls, they would have picked up. So,
Easily.
Of course, this huge search started for them both. The cops, and especially the local community, got really involved. Everybody wanted to find the missing teenager. The frantic search carried on for the next 2 weeks.
We seen the dude. He looked like he had 6 stars on GTA at all times, bro. There ain't even no Carla Lester with this. Too much dirt.
A local pastor who had a radio show got involved with raising awareness about the case, and Janelle's mom appeared on Facebook Live streaming event. She told watchers that she had brain and lung cancer. That makes all of this even sadder, right?
Need my baby home like 15 days ago type home, because she has never been away from me this long.
Now, on the Facebook post, they were trying to raise money for a reward, and by June, the amount was over $2,500.
2,500? I ain't gonna lie, chat. If the award 2,500, I'm pulling the door, man. I'm reaching in my empty book bag and finding the map. Y'all, what's the map theme song go? I'm singing the map theme song. I'm grabbing my little boots, and it's time. The things that I do with 2,500 get deeper than this lotion right here. That's all I'm saying.
But the community was also terrified that there was some kind of predator around, threatening their lives. The publicity around Janelle was hard to miss, and I think people were pretty freaked out. But by late April 2017, law enforcement had finally found Leon's car. His white pickup truck was spotted about a mile from the— His white pickup truck was spotted about a mile from their home.
A white pickup truck, bro. Listen to that. They said a white pickup truck. He was getting his own family out of there.
Found Leon's car. His white pickup truck was spotted about a mile from their home. The cops searched it for any signs of a struggle or DNA that could prove the worst, but nothing turned up there. I guess that's a good thing, but really frustrating. So the cops checked their cell phone records. What they found suggested Janelle and Leon hadn't been anywhere near the Clarkswell area, where the friend had apparently broken down. And even worse, Janelle's social media channels had gone completely silent.
Hold up, Ansolves. Ansolves, hold up. So you missing from your family and a hitman just got you, and what you think, she gonna vlog it? Hey guys, I'm in the car, I'm about to die. Of course the social media is gone. That's the last thing you gotta be looking at in this moment. She ain't post on social media. What was she? You want her to vlog it, bruh? What she look like, DDG? I'm confused. We vlogging death now. Was she about to open up Twitter and have the trending tweet? Oh guys, I'm about to die. She about to put a Celtic Shack emote, murder in 2024. What the f?
For a popular teenager like her to switch off, yeah, this fact made the cops and everyone who cared for her super worried. A charity called Bring Our Missing Home, which helps people to find their missing loved ones, was closely involved with the case at this point. They were really concerned that despite all the coverage about Janelle's disappearance and the millions of flyers that had been spread all over Georgia, there hadn't been a single phone call or message with a sighting of Janelle. But eventually, the police did hear something important about the case. Only it really wasn't what they were expecting to find. Reports had finally started coming in about a sighting. And guess who it was? It was Leon Tripp.
Bro, this man has the number 9 tattooed in the middle of his head. Bro, look at his grandpa hairline, bro. The dad on the Boondocks might have a straighter hairline than this, bro. This man hairline got devil horns. He's up to no good. This man ain't done good. He had the nerve to sit down and tattoo a 9 in the middle of his head. He has to go to jail.
Tripp. He'd been seen all on his own somewhere in Atlanta. But sadly, there was no sign of Janelle with him. The police realized they had to dig into Leon's past. They didn't have to look very far.
They said they digged into his past, chat. Everybody put your guesses on how bad his past was. I think this man got more murders and more cases than y'all have classes in school. Oh! Comment how many classes you taken this year. When I was in high school, I took 7.
They didn't have to look very far because it turned out he had a super dark criminal history.
He had some assault charges. He had some cruelty to children charges.
He'd even been in jail for aggravated assault. And Janelle's mom knew all about this. In fact, they'd both gone to high school together. And after Leon was put away for a few years, they'd somehow grown even closer, exchanging letters and phone calls. Very romantic. Leon and Tanya had even married while he was still locked up. But it seems like Janelle's mom really didn't mind.
Man, look, man. F cancer, first of all, bro. F cancer, bro. I don't rock with cancer. I've lost a homie to cancer, bro. But they said she had brain. It was in her brain, bro. She had loose screws in the brain. The brain was not tightened all the way. You know how when you have batteries and you're trying to use something, she had both of the batteries on the plus side. She didn't really put the batteries in correctly. She put a man who had child cruelty on his cases around her child. And her child went up missing. And she confused. You married a dude that was in jail. We all know once they go to jail, you gotta leave them, bro.
Of his super sketchy past. Once he was released, as I mentioned earlier, he moved into the same house with her and her 2 daughters. This was in 2015, 2 years before Janelle vanished with him. I mean, that background is totally not a great look for Tanya or Leon. And this time, the cops were after him for abduction charges. They were pretty sure he'd done something to his stepdaughter. But Janelle's mom really didn't want to believe this. One reporter even noticed how little she wanted to hear it.
When I asked her, hey, investigators believe that he's taken her, she was very defensive.
And the lady who ran Bring Our Missing Home, Kathy Rhodes, agrees that Tanya's actions were getting sketchier. Kathy had worked really close to Tanya the whole time they were trying to find Janelle. She couldn't help noticing that the number of red flags kept increasing to find Janelle.
You knew that man was in jail and he left with your child and your child never came back. He did it. It's the first thing. You black, you got a face tattoo. How long? It took y'all that many months to realize he fugazi. He would have been the first person I blamed 24 hours later. It's his ass. He did it. He been in jail. He already up to no good. You really listen to somebody who's been in jail for child cruelty to get in a car with you at late night and go somewhere in a white van. That's like taking candy from a baby.
Too much just didn't add up. Following the suspicion that Leon might have abducted her daughter, Tanya had said in one interview,
"Really? He messed with all this prettiness and he's gonna run away with our daughter? Come on now, that's stupid."
What?
It's definitely kind of an odd thing to say, isn't it? By now, the people who were working on the case were in close touch with Tanya, and they were starting to really get anxious about her motives. And the signs of Tanya's possible jealousy of her daughter really didn't stop there. She also said,
and all this craziness about they ran off to be together and stuff, no, it's no truth in none of that. That's her dad, that's his daughter, that's it. I'm his wife, not her. So all that craziness, it's no happening to that.
By this point, Tanya was even
So your daughter is gone, your husband is gone, and you too busy having conspiracy theories that he's dicking down your daughter, bro? Oh all the things you could be thinking about right now, that's the only thing on your mind. Your daughter is literally gone, bro. She has to be down on this prank, bro. She must have been linking up the husband in private or something, bro. It's something about her that needs to be discussed.
Law enforcement of only coming after her and not doing enough to find her daughter. But the police had finally tracked him down. A call came through that Leon had been discovered. He was at a U-Haul depot in Atlanta. This should be good news, right? But guess who is right there with him? Well, you're not gonna believe it, or maybe you will.
No! No way you sitting up here playing dumb when the popo talking, bro, no.
When the cops arrived at the U-Haul to arrest Leon, Tanya Tripp was right there with him. That's pretty hard evidence that something was messed up about the whole situation. What were they both hiding about Janelle? The cops were now absolutely sure that Tanya had known much more about her daughter's disappearance the entire time, but she insisted she'd only seen Leon by complete accident. Tanya claimed that she was being evicted and had begun to move to Atlanta. Then she spotted Leon walking along the road while she was driving the U-Haul back to the depot, and that's why they were together. Totally believable. Right? Tanya really tried to sell that story, but yeah, that's all about as sus as it sounds. Nope.
Your daughter is 16. You could have legit been raising the next Oprah, and you hating like this. You hating. She hating. Her mama's a hater. Her mama hated, bro. I swear, bro. I knew it was something, bro. What old man wants, bro? That criminal, that thug, convinced her to do the thing she did, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I still think the mom should be free, Chad. What do y'all think? I think the mom should be free because, bro, you know she YSL Woody, bro. She YSL Woody, bro. She don't know. It's the thug, bro. It's the thug fault. It's the thug fault.
Nobody was buying it. I mean, seeing him out there by accident has gotta be a 1,000,000,000 to 1 shot. It's totally unlikely. And the cops thought so too. They immediately charged Leon with abduction, and Tanya was hit with hindering the apprehension of a criminal. Tanya called a neighbor from jail to let her know. The neighbor said,
"Are you serious?" And she said yes.
It was starting to dawn on everyone just how much they'd been lied to. Given how hard the community worked to—
Bro, you had all of these
everyone just how much they'd been lied to. Given how
you had all of these people circling up for justice, genuinely caring, and deep down in your heart, you ain't no better than Gypsy Rose, mama. Y'all did y'all dog. What y'all do? Nail her. What you did? What you did? You did the same thing the Triple K do to the black people. That's what you did to your own daughter. Your own blood. If that was gonna happen, bro, he could have just kept her in his ball sack, chat. In my opinion, bro, if you don't want your daughter alive, bro, you had the simple moment, bro. You should have known when you was getting in the cheeks. All you had to do was stop, pull out. It's a simple motion. You go like these, you stop, you let it go. You didn't have to do that. You could have just kept her in the... You had so many options, bro. You had so many options, bro.
How hard the community worked to find Janelle, this must have hurt so much. And this began to crack the story that Tanya had been telling into lots of totally inconsistent pieces. Once Tanya was arrested, she kept telling the cops slightly different versions of her story. And Leon told a totally different story to them.
Oh, so you a Muslim now. Bro, dudes go to jail and think cause you Muslim, that's the reason you free. Take that kufi off your head, you fool. We don't condone you. You was a criminal.
Yeah, Leon insisted that he and Janelle were going to Atlanta all along. Investigator Richard Roundtree reported that Leon claimed
gave her some money in which to get on the bus and come back to Augusta, and he hadn't seen her since.
Obviously, this wasn't true and she never made it. But when confronted, Tanya suddenly stopped answering further questions.
Which to
Investigator Richard Roundtree reported that Leon claimed
gave her some money in which to get on the bus and come back to Augusta, and he hadn't seen her since.
So you take that 16-year-old in the dark in a white van to help your friend, you use her phone, then after you give her money to ride the bus at night, you ain't never loved that kid, bro. This man needs to stay in jail.
Obviously, this wasn't true and she never made it. But when confronted, Tanya suddenly stopped answering further questions and the cops couldn't get her to respond to any details of this other story. Perhaps because it wasn't rehearsed with Leon?
Oh, man.
The cops also closely examined that 911 call Tanya had made. They soon figured out it was all a massive lie and figured she had used it to send the search teams in the completely wrong direction. This would have bought Leon a lot more time to do whatever the heck he was doing. Oh, and Janelle's mom, and I use that term pretty loosely at this point, totally didn't have cancer of any kind either.
Oh my God! Oh my God! No, bruh. No, bruh. At this point, bruh, they had me sitting up here, bro. It ain't cool to lie about cancer. I actually lost a homie to cancer, bro. Bruh, it was one time, bruh. This man dead ass told me, bruh, Abdul, the doctor told me I have 2 weeks to live, bruh. Like, I'm actually about to bust out crying. I damn near didn't even know what to say, bruh. I'm talking about I was laid over with my girl. Like, I'm laid up with my girl. I'm about to get some cheeks. I did not know what to tell him, bruh. He told me, yo, dude, don't even worry. I'm about to beat the Don't even worry, bruh. Not here, bro. That is nothing to play about, bro. Yes, RIP to the homie, bro. That ass, like, bro, I swear, bro. RIP to bro. You gonna lie about that, bro? I knew, bro. You might as well still have it. You brain dead. You dumb as hell.
She lied about all of that too, which is the least sick thing going on here. Remember how much Tanya wanted her daughter back? This video is just 11 days after Janelle went missing.
I'm not eating, I'm not sleeping, I'm just worried about my family.
Even if she did care, she couldn't have been very interested in justice for her daughter. This all sounds totally similar to the case we covered about Bernadette Walker. She had vanished, and the evidence started to mount up that both of her parents had a lot more to do with the teenager vanishing than it first appeared. Bernadette's mother also pretended to not know anything at all. We've had no contact with her since 1 a.m. on July 20th when she texted me to say she'd be home soon. None of her friends have heard from her, and she's not accessed social media. That sounds kind of familiar too, doesn't it? And in Bernadette's case, it was just as shocking because you don't expect someone's mom to cover up for anyone who would hurt them. But looking back at Tanya's behavior now, yeah, every single thing she did was just a huge lie.
Why even have a kid though? Goodness gracious, bro. This is insane.
It was all a big act to cover up something terrible that she knew. So both parents were arrested and charged. Leon had also submitted a statement saying that Janelle was no longer living. All the cops could do now was carry on looking for poor
So you snitched on yourself.
But they still don't know where she was. And don't forget that Janelle had a little sister. I can't imagine how she was coping with all of
that little sister ain't never gonna recover, bro. Where is that kid's mom at?
This. And as far as I know, she's still with an aunt, where I hope she's in much safer hands. And then, almost 1 year after Janelle had vanished on the Easter weekend, the cops released a very sad statement.
We received a phone call from a citizen and had discovered what they believed to be human remains.
This came from a person in Augusta, not all that far from where Janelle lived. They'd found something suspicious and upsetting in the garden of the house they were about to rent, and naturally, they called the police. The area was searched, and the sad truth was confirmed.
They did her like a fossil. He Jeffrey Dahmer her. You gonna dig her remains up, nigga? What you trying to turn her into a fossil? You think she a dinosaur?
And naturally, they called the police. The area was searched and the sad truth was confirmed. Investigators confirmed that this was what remained of Janelle. She was identified by some dental records taken just before her birthday. And finally, Leon and Tanya were fully charged for the horrible things they'd done. They've both been charged for involvement and in concealment of whatever happened to Janelle. In fact, the reason why they did something so disgusting still isn't clear. And as you can imagine, the local community is totally cut up about being gritted by Tanya for so long. They
Can we
can't
just
believe
know
they
why?
fell for it.
She's a liar. In my opinion, she's told a whole lot of lies.
And people had worked so hard, they even got sick trying to find her. Community leader Ray Montana had told the reporters about this. Days and days of 100 degrees, sweating. Many of our people fell out. A couple of them went to the hospital. One young lady had to get a spinal tap because of the heat and everything. It was definitely emotional. It caused depression in a lot of our lives because it affected the community. Janelle was like one of our own kids.
You had them people needing therapy for what you did. and you didn't even care. Why you don't date no thug? Bro, I blame the thug still.
That's awful. And the details just get worse and worse. In 2018, some awful new evidence was added to the trial. It said that Tanya and Leon had had several meetings with a fixer to arrange a hit on Janelle, and they'd been planning to do it for at least 2 years. That's so cold and revolting, isn't it? What kind of mother even does that?
Perhaps somebody, they did solicit someone, but it's the fact still remain that everything's pointing at them. And I hope that they die by the hands of the state.
Bro, they gotta get the chair. Bro, that's a chair. That's a good reason to get the chair, in my opinion. If you don't get the chair, bro, you gotta, bro, you need, bro, jail ain't even enough, bro. You just gotta go meet your maker. She has to go to the gulag.
Case just keeps on getting worse. Janelle never had a chance to really grow up. The only people who really seem to care about Janelle, apart from her poor sister, are the people who never even knew her. I think it's because what happened to her was so terrible, especially because she had so much to offer that lots of people felt very close to her.
Tanya was creative. She was a critical thinker. This girl was a great writer.
Janelle's school held a vigil at the house where she was finally found. And people that didn't even know her were at the vigil, which they held to give the community some closure.
That shit's crazy, bro. Imagine 16, bro. You ain't even go to college. You was on your way to go to a college. You was about to go somewhere. I knew it, bro. Where the real dad at? Can we get an answer to that? She had the stepdad. Where the first dad go? If you ain't like her so bad, why she couldn't have lived with the stepdad, the auntie, something?
Some efforts to make Janelle's passing count for something more. The district attorney arranged for new cadaver dogs for each county. This pupper is called Dora, but they wanted to get Janelle's name in there somewhere. In 2019, 3 Josie High School seniors won $500 each from the Latiana Janelle Carwell Scholarship Award. This comes from the reward money collected while she was missing. Oh, and as for Janelle's so-called parents, Leon is facing the death penalty. And Tanya Tripp is charged with murder in the 2nd degree. But the dates of a full hearing kept getting pushed back, so we'll see what eventually happens to both of them, but I really hope that poor Janelle receives some justice. Because she could have really been something amazing, and she was always amazing to begin with, so...
W penalty. W penalty. I never thought I'd be saying... Extremely W penalty. You lucky that didn't happen faster, bro. You deserved it. Deserve it, bro. What is wrong with you, bro? This is sad, bro. But look, I want to give a shout out to these 4 people right here, man. If you didn't know, I give a shout out to 4 people at the end of every video. And if you want to shout out like these 4 people, it's just simple. All you got to do is like this video and let me know that you liked it in the comment section, because I go through and pick 4 lucky people to get a shout out at the end of every video. And just like these 4 people right here, you can get a shout out too. All you got to do is just like the video and let me know that you liked it in the comment section, because I picked 4 lucky people to get a shout out at the end of every video. So make sure you do that, man. Yes, sirski, bro. Let me know what you think about this video, bro. This is sad, bro. My stomach hurt. I had to lock my door. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all could have seen me, I would have turned my light off. But I need the light for, I need the light. Join us on Twitch, bro. We live on Twitch. We taking big dubs on Twitch. It's actually lit. I'm turning up with y'all, man. And I'm going to be live still, so make sure you join up with us, man. We having a great time, bro. I'm gone.